and welcome to Science Monitor, your favorite weekly news show on science, technology, innovation and invention. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you. In today's episode, we will talk about the two-day Center State Science Conclave held in Ahmedabad with the objective of strengthening the science and technology ecosystem under the theme Vision 2047. We will also tell you all about the state-of-the-art helmet developed by an Indian startup that can save two-wheeler drivers from deadly air pollution. There is lots more science news, but first let's take a look at the headlines from this week. Center State Science Conclave with the theme Vision 2047 concludes in Ahmedabad. A roadmap to meet the challenges related to science and technology in the states was created at the two-day conclave. An indigenous startup invents an innovative state-of-the-art helmet that can save two-wheeler drivers from the risk of air pollution. Bioorganic battery developed using protein from crop waste. Odisha-based company hopes to enter the huge market of electric vehicles. And we get you a glimpse of the Swach Sagar Surakshit Sagar campaign of the Ministry of Earth Sciences. The campaign aims to clean the country's shoreline over the course of 75 days as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And now the news in detail. A two-day Center State Science Conclave was held this week at Science City in Ahmedabad. The conference, organized under the broad theme of Vision 2047 for the S&T sector with a particular focus on meeting the S&T challenges of states, was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi via video conferencing. Here is a Science Monitor report on the Science Conclave organized in collaboration with the scientific ministries and departments of the Government of India.
A two-day Center State Science Conclave organized under the theme Anusandhan Se Samadhan was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi online on the 10th of September. The occasion saw the presence of several other dignitaries, including the Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh, the Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India, Professor A.K. Sood, members of Niti Aayog, Science and Technology ministers from various states and union territories, and the secretaries of all science ministries and departments. The event also saw the participation of a large number of startups and executives from various industries.
21वीं सदी के भारत के विकास में विज्ञान उस ऊर्जा की तरह है जिसमें हर क्षेत्र के विकास को, हर राज्य के विकास को बहुत गति देने का सामर्थ्य है। आज जब भारत चौथी औद्योगिक क्रांति का नेतृत्व करने की तरफ बढ़ रहा है, तो उसमें भारत की साइंस और इस क्षेत्र से जुड़े लोगों की भूमिका बहुत अहम है। ऐसे में नीति निर्माताओं का, शासन प्रशासन से जुड़े हम लोगों का दायित्व और बढ़ जाता है। मुझे उम्मीद है अहमदाबाद की साइंस सिटी में हो रहा ये मंथन आपको एक नई प्रेरणा देगा, साइंस को प्रोत्साहित करने के उत्साह से भर देगा।
The main objective of this two-day science conclave was the creation of a blueprint of the future Vision 2047 that will help meet the challenges related to science and technology in the states based on their geographical conditions. A broad mapping of priorities, challenges, expectations and technology needs of each of the states was done. Several different sessions were organized on key topics such as agriculture, water, energy, health, education, and deep-sea missions. The session saw subject matter experts including politicians, policymakers and industry leaders discussing current problems and their science-based solutions. Keeping in view the rapidly changing needs of our growing nation, the focus of the discussions was on further strengthening the existing Science and Technology Council mechanism, building a strong synergy between the STI ecosystem of the centre and the states, encouraging states to formulate their own S&T policies, facilitate the two-way flow of science, technology and innovation information and data between the centre and the states, to assist the states in developing state innovation systems on the lines of the National Innovation System. Attention was given to how the states and union territories can work in convergence for optimum outcomes with the Government of India's 6 science departments: Department of Science and Technology, Department of Biotechnology, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Department of Atomic Energy, and Department of Space. These government departments have also promised to provide all assistance to startups and industries willing to work with state governments with funding from all stakeholders.
इस सम्मेलन से जो निष्कर्ष अथवा कंक्लूजन्स निकलेंगे, उनके आधार पर यदि आवश्यकता हुई तो छोटी-छोटी जॉइंट कमेटीज, वर्किंग कमेटीज अथवा टोलियां, समितियां फॉलो अप के लिए भी गठित की जा सकती हैं। और इसके अतिरिक्त आप ही के द्वारा अमृतकाल के आह्वान को मद्देनजर रखते हुए प्रत्येक प्रदेश में युवा वैज्ञानिक, युवा प्रतिभाओं को कैसे बढ़ावा दिया जा सके, इसको लेकर भी केंद्र और प्रदेश मिल बैठ करके योजना बनाएंगे, विचार करेंगे।
The goals set at this conclave will definitely give a fillip to the government's vision of ease of living. The combined efforts of the centre and the states, the government and industry will give new energy to our fast-growing country, ultimately helping to build a strong and self-reliant India.
A New Delhi-based Indian startup has developed a state-of-the-art anti-pollution helmet that can protect two-wheeler drivers from air pollution. The helmet has been developed by Shelios Technolabs with financial assistance from the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. The helmet, named Puros, has a host of features besides the air-purifying devices installed on it. Here is a Science Monitor report with all the information.
Indian cities are notorious for the levels of pollution in their air. Scientific studies show that in India, air pollution is the biggest threat to human health. Not only is it a major health hazard, but it is also responsible for causing premature deaths in large numbers every year. Air pollution decreases the life expectancy of people by about 5 years. While air purifiers are slowly becoming the norm in many Indian homes, there is not much that people can do to protect themselves when they are out on the roads. Drivers of vehicles come in direct contact with harmful particulate matter, and even among all drivers, those driving two-wheelers are more at risk than others. Now, an Indian startup, Shelios Technolabs, has developed an innovative helmet that can help two-wheeler drivers breathe clean air even when they are driving. Shelios Technolabs has developed this helmet with financial support from the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India at Science and Technology Entrepreneurs Park, Noida. Named Puros, this helmet has an air purification unit and uses a Bluetooth-enabled app.
It's a BIS certified two-wheeler helmet. A target audience would be the one who would derive maximum benefit because they ride professionally for work, who have long exposure times, or people who have some kind of respiratory sensitivity. The latest data shows that pulmonary care wings of largest hospitals in Delhi now have, for the first time in history, started reporting more patients who are non-smokers than smokers. We believe that people are exposed to pollution, and this is an effort to protect them to some extent.
Using the startup's patented innovations, the helmet is fitted with a brushless DC blower fan powered by a battery that can run for up to 6 hours. A high-efficiency particulate air filter membrane, electronic circuitry, and a micro USB charging port. While driving, the air entering the helmet reaches the air filtration system at the back of the helmet. The filter present there captures more than 80% of the particulate matter in the air, and the clean air reaches the driver. The helmet has also been fitted with a warning system for a filter change.
The way we have designed the product is the base helmet is like any normal BIS certified helmet. From inside, it looks and it wears just like a BIS helmet. There is just specific provision for air delivery to happen in your breathing area. Behind the helmet, we've integrated an air purification unit which is designed in such a way, the shell is also custom designed, the unit is designed in such a way that it can seamlessly pull air from outside, purify it, and then deliver the purified air into the breathing area of the bike rider.
This innovative solution, developed by an Indian startup, has been granted a usability patent at Technology Readiness Level 9. The helmet is now available in most parts of the country. The use of this helmet can definitely help improve the health of millions of two-wheeler riders who are routinely exposed to harmful pollutants on Indian roads.
Twin sisters from Odisha have done groundbreaking innovation to develop a bioorganic battery using proteins from crop residue. The result is a battery that has a higher capacity and also charges faster compared to the existing lithium-ion batteries, which can significantly increase the use of electric vehicles even for long distances. The battery being produced by the Nexus company is a crucial step towards creating a pollution-free environment.
The use of fossil fuels in vehicles is one of the major causes of air pollution and carbon emission. That is why electric vehicles are being given a major push across the world, including India. Electric vehicles are also a part of the Indian government's zero carbon emission target by 2030. However, despite the obvious need and benefits, the use of electric vehicles has not picked up in the country. Yet, because of the capacity of existing batteries and the lack of adequate charging infrastructure, now a Bhubaneswar-based company, Nexus, has launched a bioorganic and biodegradable battery. This battery has several times the capacity of conventional lithium-ion batteries, and this can make four-wheeler electric vehicles more efficient and accessible in the future. This battery gets charged from 0 to 100% in just 10 minutes and retains the charge for 450 to 500 kilometers. The best part is that once the battery life is complete, all components of the battery are biodegradable except for its shell and the capsule.
Nexus is a battery tech company and we are making biodegradable batteries out of crop residue. So we're basically using proteins as structural raw material. We use different kinds of proteins to make the anode and the cathode in the battery, and all elements of this battery is completely biodegradable, barring the outer packaging and the capsule. So these batteries charge faster and they are also not hazardous at all. They don't catch fire and they're completely eco-friendly.
The battery uses nano-dot protein derived from crop residue. This bioorganic nanomaterial has fast regenerative properties, making both the electrodes and the electrolyte biodegradable. Through this method, no polluting waste is generated during manufacturing of the battery. It also helps the battery to retain charge for a longer time. The battery is designed with a patented combination of parallel and series circuit cell packs that give it an even and adequate current flow and voltage. Its cooling system prevents overheating, allowing it to charge even high-powered engines used in electric vehicles.
Battery can be used anywhere where a battery is required to power the object, whether it's electric vehicles, it's drones, it's grid storage, or even mobile phones and laptops. It can be used anywhere. Depending on the configuration of the batteries, these cells can be put in there. And in terms of the output and the voltage of the batteries, it's pretty similar to what a lithium-ion battery has. It gives about 2.5 to 3 volts per cell, and we've made battery packs of 48 volt and 60 volt for two-wheeler and three-wheeler electric vehicles. So I think 5 volt mobile phone batteries are pretty easy to make, given that these batteries have already powered two-wheeler vehicles in the test mode, of course. We're not commercial yet, but in the testing phase, we've powered multiple two-wheeler electric vehicles.
These batteries by Nexus are designed in the 5 volt to 800 volt range to provide a powerful, durable and economical alternative for a range of devices from commercial electric vehicles to mobile phones. The research is path-breaking and it can provide a new dimension to the use of electric vehicles across the world, including India.
The Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India is running the Swach Sagar Surakshit Sagar campaign from July 5 to September 17. In this campaign, being held as part of the celebrations under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 75 coastal areas across the country are being cleaned in 75 days. Let's take a look at some of the activities organized under this program over the past week. And now let's have a quick look at some other developments that have made news in the field of science and technology in our segment Science Express.
The 14th CII Global MedTech Summit, titled Seizing the Global Opportunity, was recently held in New Delhi. The Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh, who was the chief guest, addressed the conference. He said, the healthcare sector in India is expected to reach a size of $50 billion by 2025. This is because healthcare has become more focused on innovation and technology over the past 2 years, and 80% of healthcare systems are aiming to increase their investment in digital healthcare tools over the coming 5 years. Thanks to liberal FDI and other policy reforms, Indian innovators are now developing path-breaking medtech products and solutions. Technology-based schemes like telemedicine and e-Sanjeevani have connected thousands of people living in the remotest parts of the country with experts in medicine located in big cities comfortably. The country's first nasal vaccine against COVID-19 has received emergency use approval by India's drug regulator, DCGI. This nasal vaccine has been developed by Bharat Biotech with assistance from the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council, BIRAC, a public sector undertaking of the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. This is India's fourth success in the field of COVID-19 vaccine under Mission COVID Surakshit. The vaccine, named BBV154, is an intranasal replication deficient chimpanzee adenovirus SARS-CoV-2 vectored vaccine. The National Institute of Immunology, New Delhi, and Autonomous Institute of DBT used its Human Immune Monitoring and T-cell Immunoassay platform for the vaccine trials. Simultaneously, Interactive Research School for Health Affairs, IRSHA, Pune, completed the plaque reduction neutralization test (PRNT) to quantify the titer of neutralizing antibody for the virus from 3 trial sites. Dr. Rajesh S. Gokhale, Secretary DBT, has said that at present, this vaccine is for restricted use in emergency situations only. An international team of researchers from Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Sciences, ARIES, an autonomous institute under the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, Hiroshima University, Japan, and Las Cumbres Observatory, USA, has deciphered the physical characteristics of SN2019 WEP, a Type 1bN supernova. This is a rare class of linear supernova that interact with a helium-rich dense circumstellar medium. The supernova are unique and essential because they help in exploring the specific density, velocity, and composition of the surrounding supernova environment. They are brighter than normal supernova, which have huge stellar explosions and also release enormous amounts of energy. SN2019 WEP, one of the very rare SNEs for a long-term monitoring campaign to understand their physical characteristics, was launched for the detection of flash ionization signatures. The researchers believe that the rare signatures hint toward a special class of very hot and massive stars in advanced stages of stellar evolution. The researchers say that SNE-IBNS are typically short-lived and dedicated follow-up campaigns which will help unravel the mysteries of the unique members of Type 1bN class and their ancestors. Delhi-based Vecmocon Technologies, a company incubated at IIT Delhi's Foundation for Innovative Technology Transfer and funded by the Department of Science and Technology, has developed a vehicle intelligence system and health monitoring solution for electric vehicles. The system can meet the requirements of the entire electric vehicle (EV) ecosystem, such as motor power controllers, battery management systems, vehicle intelligence modules, cloud connectivity, etc., with specialized components for high-performance vehicles. The system can help in estimating the accurate state of health and charge of the battery pack. It will help fleet operators in their control and also facilitate seamless communication. The system is expected to not only increase the capacity of electric vehicles but also encourage their use.
That is all in today's edition of Science Monitor. Keep sending your feedback and suggestions through email. Our email ID is indiascience@vigyanprasar.gov.in. You can also write into us at Vigyan Prasar, A50, Sector 62, Noida, 201309, Uttar Pradesh. So we'll take your leave now. See you again next week. Till then, stay safe and think scientifically. Bye for now.